God wants to surprise you. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about God wants to surprise you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes we forget that God has desires too. You know, imagine this. God is in heaven, right? God is on his throne. And God could be talking to his angels. God could be talking to Jesus. And God could be talking about your life and how he wants to surprise you. Now I'm saying God could be like, you know what I'm saying? I want to surprise this person right here because they've been faithful to my kingdom for a long time. They've been consistent. You know what I'm saying? They've been putting in the work. So I want to surprise them. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 business days from now, I got a surprise coming their way. Know what I'm saying? 5 business days from now, I'm going to open the door for them. Like 3 business months from now, I could open the door for them. I'm about to really open the door for them. I'm telling you, trying to tell you, it's like God has desires. And a lot of times we forget that God has desires and God wants to see his people win. And God wants to see us blessed. Even though sometimes it could feel like God is not there. Sometimes we could feel all these negative emotions, because we're going through a crazy world and we're going through all these different things. But I just wanted to encourage the right people out there that God wants to surprise you, man. God wants to make a way for you. God wants to bless you, man. Because when you've been faithful and you've really been doing your part, man, and you've been obeying God's plan for your life, man, like, you should hear like the conversations that God is having behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's like behind the scenes, God be having all these amazing conversations about us. And the thing is, he ain't gonna tell us when he's coming through. He ain't gonna tell us when he gonna bless us. He ain't gonna tell us when he's gonna open the door for us. He ain't gonna tell us that he has the exact time when the surprise is coming. Because if he told us everything, we wouldn't even need to have faith in him if he told us everything on when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and this and that. So it's like, when it comes to God, man, it's like God wants to surprise us, man. Know what I'm saying? Just imagine you going through all these things. You've been praying, you've been consistent for a long time, and this and that. And you could start to feel as though, man, like, is God, you know what I'm saying? Is God hearing me? Is God there? And this and that. Whole time, God is like, man, I'm about to really surprise this person. I'm about to really open doors for this person. And it could be nearer than you think. I'm trying to tell you, it could be nearer than you think. So I'm saying all of that to say that God wants to surprise you. So keep the faith. Because if only we heard the conversations that God be having about us behind the scenes, man, for a lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of people out there who really faithful to God, God is having some amazing conversations about you and how he's about to make a way for you, how he's about to surprise you, how he's about to bless you. But the thing is, you don't hear those conversations because God ain't gonna tell us everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, God could literally be about to open the biggest door in your life in literally like tomorrow or 2 days from now or a month from now or any given time. You don't even know the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the time. It could be a couple months from now. It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day, the next week. You don't know, but it's like God is having these conversations, and it's like by us not being able to hear these conversations behind the scenes that God is having with like his angels and with Jesus in heaven, we could start to feel discouraged about things in our life. You know what I'm saying? Imagine this. God is in heaven, right? And God is talking to his angels, and God is calling up Michael, the archangel, and God is like, man, we about to bless this person, man. In a couple of days, bro, we about to really open that door that they've been praying about, you know what I'm saying? That they've been seeking for the door to be open for a long time. And sometimes we don't even, you know what I'm saying? We don't even be knowing that, bro. We don't even be seeing and listening to these conversations because, like I said, God is not going to tell us when. Our job is just to have faith and really just keep focused and keep going, you know what I'm saying? And keep having faith and never give up. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, man. I wanted to just do this message to encourage the right people out there, man, and just say that God wants to surprise you, man. God wants to make a way for you, man. You know what I'm saying? God wants to bless you and prosper you and do so many miracles in your life, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. God wants to surprise you. God has desires to surprise you and to make a way for you, you know what I'm saying? And to restore everything that you done lost and to restore your joy. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people out there who are faithful to God, let this message be an encouragement, man, to whereas sometimes we forget that God wants to surprise us. God wants to make a way. God just wants to do all types of miracles and all types of things, man. And this message is just to encourage the right people, man, like who really like, they already deserve it, bro. They already paid their dues. They already put in the work, you know what I'm saying? They already been loyal to God for a long time and they just been just putting in the work and just staying faithful to God, man, and staying faithful to God's kingdom. I just wanted to do this message to encourage them and to encourage the right people out there, man. God wants to surprise you, man. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Keep the faith. Do not give up. Keep going. Keep trusting God. And then keep praying to God too. Like sometimes when you praying to God and you feel like God is not listening, but that's when He's listening the most, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes you gotta look at it from a different perspective. When you've been praying and praying and you feel like God is not listening, bro, maybe that's when He's listening the most, bro. Trying to tell you, bro, sometimes, bro, you just gotta change your perspective on how you view things. You know what I'm saying? Even though you feel like you've been praying about the same thing, for God to open that door and, you know, like you really need God's help. And you feel like God has been taking too long and this and that. He's listening, man. Every single word, man, He's listening, man. He's keeping record of all these words and all these prayers and all these, you know what I'm saying? All the worship, everything, man. I'm telling you, He's keeping record. And on the right time, man, He gonna make it happen. Man, just imagine how beautiful that is for the creator of the universe to just be excited about, man, that person don't even know what surprise I got for them, man. Like, that person don't know how big the surprise that I got for them is, you know what I'm saying? They might think that they already expecting something, but it's like, I'm gonna exceed their expectations. Like bro, the surprise I got for them is much bigger than they think, bro. You know what I'm saying? The surprise that I got coming for them is much bigger than they think. Is much greater than they think, you know what I'm saying? I want to see their reaction. I want to see how grateful they are going to be. I want to see how, you know what I'm saying, appreciative they're going to be of this new surprise. You know, God wants to see your reaction, your gratitude, man, when that surprise finally comes. Because He already, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, God has desires, man. I'm telling you, man. God wants to see your gratitude, your worship, and this and that, you know what I'm saying? When the surprise finally comes, and even before, you know what I'm saying? Even before, just gotta stay consistent. Just gotta stay faithful and stay being grateful even before the surprise comes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but let me look at my notes real quick. Yeah, man, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, God could literally be like, man, this person don't even know what I got in store for them. And it's much sooner than they expect. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.